Man, I tell you, when that theme music came in, dun, 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 a synapses fired in my brain, and 6-year-old me started to really smile. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. In case you haven't noticed, I've been away for a few days. Some of my reviews have been pushed back a little bit. I've been a bit under the weather. I think you can kind of hear it in my voice. I caught a cold. I don't have COVID, don't worry. But I caught a little bit of a cold. I'm going to mask up tomorrow, and I'm going to see the two theatrical releases we have, that being the IMAX re-release of Seven and the horror film The Damned. I'm going to see those tomorrow. We'll get a review out before Sunday's big video of me and Luke. But in the meantime, we have a new release at home today, so I thought I'd check that out and do a review. So hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. We'll go to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today, we're talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. And that movie is Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Fowl. Yeah, there is a dual meaning to that title. So Wallace and Gromit, that is a pun, you see. Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Fowl, is the 6th overall adventure for Wallace and Gromit, and it is the second one that is feature length, that is a full-length feature film, the other 4 being short films. This follows in the footsteps, and is the first Wallace and Gromit, major Wallace and Gromit narrative film of any kind in 17 years. The last one was in 2008. Wow. So, yeah, they previously were behind the terrific shorts, A Grand Day Out, A Close Shave, The Wrong Trousers, the feature film The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, and the short A Matter of Loaf and Death. So now they're back. And this is their second feature film. It is both a standalone sequel to Curse of the Were-Rabbit. It is also a direct sequel to A Close Shave. It actually picks up with a flashback. And it is directed by Nick Park and Merlin Crossingham. It is written by Mark Burton from a story by Nick Park and Mark Burton. And what is Vengeance Most Foul about? Well, we pick up to a flashback from, as they say, many years before. Good guy Wallace, the lovable, kooky British inventor Wallace, voiced now by Ben Whitehead, taking over for Peter Sallis, who sadly passed away in the interim years, and his beloved and belovedly mute dog Gromit, are bringing to justice the villainous Feathers McGraw, the penguin. A penguin that believes that he is a chicken because he wears a rubber glove on his head. You may remember him as the villain from A Close Shave for stealing a very, very priceless diamond. Many years pass. Wallace and Gromit are still living in their little English village, tending to their garden, going about their inventions. Wallace, of course, still comes through the sort of contraption in his house to wake up every morning. But very, very soon, in order to help with productivity, Wallace creates his latest invention, a very perky and somewhat creepy gnome robot named Norbot, played by Reese Shearsmith. And while stewing away in prison, everything is going well, although Gromit seems to be feeling on the outs with this new addition to their little family. Meanwhile, in the prison, Feathers McGraw has broken into the mainframe and, in a very comical way that I wouldn't dare spoil, has turned the gnomes evil and remotely, and had them commit a series of burglaries around the village and framing Wallace for the crime. It's Vengeance Most Foul, literally, as Wallace and Gromit try to clear their names and try to stop this former arch nemesis. Meanwhile, former constable, now Chief Inspector McIntosh, and his young PC Mukherjee, I believe that is how you pronounce it, his new protege, voiced by Lauren Patel, are hot on the trail, bumbling their way to trying to catch this master criminal. Can they save the day, or will vengeance reach them? Let the imaginative bananas stop-motion madness begin. So, Wallace and Gromit. It's been, 20 years since the last feature-length one, too. That's also true, Ethan. So Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul. Is there anything I need to say other than this movie's wonderful and you should go watch it? Because this movie's wonderful and everybody here should go watch it. This movie is currently sitting pretty at a 100%, certified 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. 91 reviews counted. And luckily, it technically is a 2024 film. It had a limited theatrical release last year, which means we might be talking about it on Sunday because it's technically not a 2025 movie. So, this movie is, Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul is, I think before I review, because this is, of course, the first Wallace and Gromit movie reviewed on this channel, although I was in the watch-along with Luke and the gang a couple years back for Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Here's how I think. Grand Day Out, really good, I think. Close Shave, fantastic. Wrong Trousers, also fantastic. Curse of the Were-Rabbit, awesome. Matter of Life and Death, a little bit of a step down, but still really good. Vengeance Most Foul is absolutely one of the best Wallace and Gromit adventures. It's funny, it's surprisingly moving, it's endlessly inventive, the stop-motion animation is great, and after last year's Aardman entry, the very long-awaited and very disappointing, I thought, Chicken Run Dawn of the Nugget, this is a return to form. This is Aardman firing on all cylinders. This is funny, it's inventive, it's sweet, the characters are lovable as always. Wallace and Gromit together as a duo. The side characters are a lot of fun. I really liked the two bumbling police inspectors. I loved little details like the lady who plays Kunk on Earth. Plays a news reporter named Anya Doorstep, who is like a roving, which great pun, and she's like a roving reporter. Little details like that. A lot of the little puns. I loved Norbot. I thought, I want a Norbot of my very own. This is a very funny character with this creepy plastic grin and like, hey, what is he like? I'm helpful worker bot. It's like it's a funny character, and so Gromit's in anger toward this robot and eventually trying to come around to it. A lot of fun, a lot of invention. If I think there's one minor issue, just minor, I have with Vengeance Most Foul, and it's nitpicking. It's a little too short. It actually is kind of too breezy for its own good. If you take out the end credits and the Netflix additional Netflix international credits, this movie is only about 69 minutes. This movie's really short. It's really short. And I do think that its brevity also is somewhat of a downside in that some parts of it are a little bit rushed. And also, believe it or not, there is not nearly enough Feathers McGraw. I think that he's kind of sidelined a little bit just by being sort of billed as the big bad of this. He's mostly off from a distance. He's in the film. He's prominent enough in the film but that's minor nitpicks. We have a new Wallace and Gromit movie out. There's nothing to complain about with that. It's delightful, and when it comes to family entertainment, Wallace and Gromit is the kind of thing that gives family entertainment a good name. Kids will love it. Parents will love it as well. And even people with no kids who just love good comedy and good animation and lovable characters like yours truly will love, or who are familiar with these characters. And even if you're new to these characters, if you just like a good animated film, you're going to love Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul. I sure did. And I'm going to give Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul one of these. Yeah, you see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars plus. This is one of the best films of the year. This is another animated gem in the crown of animation this year. So way to go, Aardman. Way to go, everybody involved. The best year for animation is still going into the new year. So yeah, Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul, 5 out of 5 stars plus. Let's close the book on it. Trailer Trash, none watched it on Netflix, and was there shawarma? Yes, during the credits there are images and stuff. It's not no scenes, but there's throughout the credits there's little epilogue images. Yeah. All right, that is it. We will be back, like I said, tomorrow night for reviews for Seven. It's a retro review. It's back in theaters at IMAX this week. We will have a review of that. Also, a review of the new horror thriller The Damned, starring Odessa Young. Monday, we have AMC Screen Unseen, barring being snowed in. We're apparently going to get some snow this week, and if the theater's open, I'll be there. If it's not, I won't be. So that's just the way it's going to go. But we very likely, unless something comes up. Next week, we will also have reviews coming down the pike for The Last Showgirl. We're seeing it on January 8th, which is Wednesday. We also have coming up Better Man, Den of Thieves 2, Pantera, and Game Changer, which is the latest Bollywood film. Also, Sunday, we have the best films of 2024 with me and my buddy Luke Ponto. Then stick around next week where we'll have the worst films of 2024 and the best and worst films of the decade so far with me and my buddy Luke. So that's all coming up. And also part 1 of the best films of the year, the next best films of the year, 60 through 31, is already up. You can go check it out. It's a full hour. It was just me doing it myself, so you can go check that out if you want the rest of the list. But yeah, that's all coming up, and then I'll love you next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment. Even if it's say, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. Sorry about my voice. I'm still feeling a little under the weather. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything, either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Fowl? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.